Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quick CD haul video. I collect CDs, records, tapes. I collect all sorts of things. Guitar pedals, guitars. So if you like that sort of stuff, we might be doing some of that as well as some father-son videos. All sorts of fun things that we like to do. So I got this from the other day, a bag full of CDs from an op shop, and these days CDs are going for a bit more than I like to pay. I've noticed that $3 is sort of standard now at like markets, but I reckon they actually just put it up to about $4 their local market. Anyway, it's pretty rare to get a 50-cent CD. But I found 50 cents or 3 for $1 at one the other day, and I was pretty excited. And they had some good stuff. So, without further ado, I'll go through these. I should have been a bit more prepared, but I just literally got them out of the bag. Just got the bag. A lot of good Australian stuff. Some things that I don't even know. Sometimes I just grab it, especially if it's cheap. I just grab it and hope for the best. If it's absolute crap, well, I'll either throw it in the bin or I don't know. So Silverchair rarities. I've really been getting into Silverchair lately, and this one is really good condition. Yeah, it's got some cool songs on it. Oh, can't wait to give that a listen. Now I've got to find somewhere to sit these down. This one is DD Dumbo. I didn't know. I just grabbed that out of. I didn't even know what it was. I don't even think I looked at the end. I just thought, hey, 50 cents or 3 for $1, whatever that is, it might be alright. A lot of the times these ones in like cardboard, I think they call them digipacks. Just sort of like local artists. Just like unsigned, self-released stuff. So, anyway, once I realised it was DD Dumbo, that was pretty cool. And I know he's sort of like a local to where I live, Central Victoria. So that one's going to be a cool listen. Skunk Hour. I know nothing about these guys, but I know they were pretty big in like the early or late 90s. This one's called Feed. And it is, it's got a broken jewel case, but easy fix. I can't really see a date on this one. I thought I knew a date, but anywho, if you know what this is, what year this one was from, let me know. Yeah, I think they sound like they might be kind of cool. A couple of Powderfinger ones in the haul. This one's called Double Allergic, and it's got a cool Big Day Out hype sticker. Appearing at Big Day Out 97 polygram appearing at, and includes these little beauties: Pick You Up, DAF, and Living Type. So haven't ever heard any of those songs by Powderfinger, so I assume it's an early release. 1996 this one is. In reasonable condition. Definitely playable. Not scratched up too much. Now you can see me. There's some amps and stuff in the reflection. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe it'll show things that I don't want people to see. Never heard of these guys either. This is from 1995. Dirty 3, Sad and Dangerous. Torn and Frayed. Maybe Torn and Frayed's the label. So that's a pretty cool one. That is in really good condition. All parts of it. Like, all the cases are always just a little bit scuffed from age, just from pulling in and out, but definitely give that one a spin and see what it sounds like. certainly sounds cool. It looks cool. Another one that I have no idea about, but for 50 cents, I thought it looked interesting and I'd give it a crack. Fistful of Mercy, As I Call You Down. Fistful of Mercy, As I Call You Down. That looks pretty cool. Don't know anything about that. It's on an Inertia label from 2010. A little bit scratched up, but yeah, I'll give that a crack as well. Let's keep going. So I got 39 CDs, and maybe one tape, a Beach Boys tape, cassette tape, because I collect them too. Not just Beach Boys, but any bands of interest that I like. And she charged me $13, I think it was. I haven't had a deal like that forever. John Butler Trio 3 is the next one. It is one of his early ones, I think, from... I should be holding these up here so you can see what I'm doing. 2001. So very early. This one actually still has the $28.95 from Ballarat Records, so that one's come all the way from Ballarat. And the CD is pretty scratched up. Hold on for a second. That was a funny noise. Anyway, CD's pretty scratched up, but pretty cool early release. Better Man, Attitude, Media, Believe, Take, Life Ain't What It Seems, Money and Foundation are the tracks. So I'll have a listen to that one as well. I'll save that cool one for last. I mean, they're all pretty cool actually, but Wanted Man by Paul Kelly. I've never seen this one. I like a bit of Paul Kelly, and I certainly like, you know, rare sort of Paul Kelly ones. Summer Rain, God's Hotel, She's Rare, Just Like Animals. Love Never Runs on Time. I know that song. Songs from the 16th Floor. That sounds familiar. Excuse me. Maybe This Time for Sure. Ball and Chain. You're Still Picking the Same Saw. Everybody Wants to Touch Me. We've Started a Fire Lately. And Nakanya. And this one is from... Can't find a date. That's what she said. No, don't have a date, but pretty early, I'd say. Although it doesn't say Paul Kelly and the Coloured Girls or the Dots or anything, so maybe it's not as early as I think. I don't know. Anyway, if you know what year that is, let me know. That's cool. And I think that's Pro Heart. Did the it looks like a Pro Heart artwork, which is pretty sweet. Very Australian. This one is just a Howl and Wolf album, The Red Rooster. It's been fixed with like cloth tape, so it doesn't really open that well. But that's pretty cool anyway. It's got like, 26 songs on it, 1 hour and 13 minutes. I'm not going to go through all them tracks, but that's a lot of tracks. But I thought that was kind of cool. I don't really own much Howl and Wolf. So that's not a bad little one. Got a few now. I'll try and get through them pretty quick so you don't get bored. Coldplay, Rush of Blood to the Head from 2022. Didn't have that one. I got a couple of Coldplay. Not huge on them, but they've certainly got some good songs. But it's got clocks on it, so thought give that a whirl for 50 cents or less than $1. I mean, 3 for $1. Foo Fighters, a couple of Foo Fighters ones. In Your Honor. Don't know this one very well. I've definitely seen it. DOA, I know that song. Best of You, maybe it's a compilation. It is from 2005, but that's a cool one. Perfect Circle. It reminds me of Is it Freddy Got Fingered? The movie Freddy Got Fingered? And he gets make a perfect circle. Perfect circle. That one is in really good condition too. That's Emotive. I don't know much perfect circle. One of my friends showed me some perfect circle years ago and it was pretty cool, but I never really got into it. That one is from what year? 2004. So my guess is this is a big collection that someone's donated and I got heaps of them because there's sort of a bit of a theme. Aussie, bit of an alternative, bit of Triple J sort of stuff. This one's one that I didn't know anything about it as well. Doves from what year? Has this got a year? I keep thinking I'm spotting a year, but I'm not. Anyway, Doves, Lost Souls. So, just looked interesting, know nothing about it. Thought I'd give it a crack. Can't go wrong for the price. Another Foo Fighters, One by One, which might be in compilation. All My Life, Low, Have It All, Times Like These, Disenchanted Lullaby, Tired of You, Halo, Lonely As You, Overdrive, Burn Away, Come Back. Maybe it's not a compilation, because a lot of them I've never heard of. And it's in pretty good condition, so I'll give that a crack for sure. I do like Foo Fighters. I saw them recently, like early last year maybe, or the year before, and they were heaps of fun. So much fun. That's from 2012. Another Aussie band, Something for Kate. This one was kind of cool, I think, because I had a look through it, and I think it had a second CD of some sort with like bonus material. Yeah, bonus SFK, Something for Kate, bonus bootleg, that says. And that one's called Desert Lights. I'm not going to go through the track list because once again I won't know hardly any of them. But I like Aussie bands and I certainly have enjoyed some Something for Kate songs. There's still more. Paul Kelly, live, May 1992. You can see my pedals. I'm filming you on my guitar pedal shelf, but maybe that's for another video. So, obviously, this is from 1992 or thereabouts. Recorded live at the Regal Theatre, Perth, and the Athenaeum Theatre, Melbourne. May 10th and May 17th, respectively. I hope I pronounced Athenaeum right. I don't know. That's really cool, I reckon. That's got heaps of his hits in it. I hope I'm holding these like reasonably close to in frame. My first CD haul video ever. If you like these, let us know. And we can do some more. Henry's pretty keen to just make videos with me of anything that we like. So yeah, anyway, that one's one cool one I've never ever seen. You know, never even heard of. So I mean, obviously I've heard Paul Kelly, but the Dandy Warhols from don't know what year, or might say what is it, maybe 2000. The Dandy Warhols, 13 Tales from Urban Bohemia. That had some cool songs on it from memory. But they're a cool band anyway, so definitely give that a crack. This one, I think, actually, I did look this one up on, I looked up a couple of them on Discogs to sort of see, like, I like to get a bit of an idea, especially if something looks a bit rare, to see if it's worth, you know, a bit of coin. Like, I don't really sell. I really only sell my double ups, and I'm not buying to sell because I like to keep. But this one's kind of cool. Tex, Don, and Charlie, Shane, Jim, Garrett, and Lewis. I don't know if that's all the people that were involved in it, this thing, but it's Monday morning coming down. I'm pretty sure I just spotted Tex Perkins, so that was like what made me say, hey, I'm going to give him a crack. And then, what is cool is, what's cool, it's from 1995. What's cool is, one, it's worth apparently a bit of money, I think. I can't remember how much it is. Have a look on Discogs if you want to find that. But this one actually has someone's ticket from Tex Perkins and Friends from the Prince of Wales. Did it have a date? Friday 3rd of July 1998, and it cost $12 plus booking fee. And like, I actually do that with a lot of mine. I'll have to show one day my collection, and all the CDs from when I was, because I was a CD kid. I love records now, but never had them when I was a kid. And yeah, I always put my ticket stubs, when you used to get them at gigs, put them in there or in the back, and so I've still got a heap of them in my collection with the tickets. So yeah, that one was kind of cool. The next one was Bad Loves, Holy Roadside. No idea about that, but give it a crack. I've heard of the Bad Loves before. Just trying to read the people in the band. I thought maybe there was someone famous that I know of in the band, but no. That's from 1995 anyway. Gave that a crack. Lemonheads, don't know much about these guys either, but I vaguely remember one famous song. Very vaguely. Certainly cool to give that one a crack, but I can't see the name of the band of the song that I vaguely knew. Good condition CD. Never heard of the people that are in the band, but either way, that's on Atlantic, and that was from, did I already say 1992? And that one's called It's a Shame About Ray. Alright, so we're well over halfway. So don't forget, this was all $13, which is insane to me. Like, I'm usually happy paying $2 or $3 a CD, secondhand CD, and for them to be $3 for $1 was crazy. All right, British India Thieves. I see this one quite a bit. It's got a few good songs. God Is Dead. I Said I'm Sorry. That's really the only ones I know of that one, but I like British India. I reckon they've got some great songs. Cool, sort of just Aussie rock. I don't think they're still a band anymore, which sucks. One of my favourites growing up, Roll On, and I'm pretty sure I already have this, or had it and lost it, or had it and it was knackered or something when I did my Discogs collection. But so it was so sick to find this again, because this is my favourite Living End album. Like, every song on it takes me back, you know. Yeah, I love it. It's just so cool. It's from 2000. I reckon actually Roll On is probably my least favourite off this album. I don't know why. It's a bit sort of cheesy, maybe, compared to the rest of them. It's a bit like Green Day's, like, political stuff these days. Like, I find it a bit cheesy. So anyway, great album. Carry Me Home, Dirty Man. Just trying to think of my favourite songs. I don't actually know the names that well. I just know the songs. But Ride on Broadway is so good. But anyway, that's a cool pickup. I'm really happy with that one. I've got a couple of singles, which I don't really like buying singles. Right, I'll go through them first because I got 4. I'm sort of really, it's the same with record singles. They're more of a pain in the ass than anything, so I don't really like collecting them unless something jumps out at me. But these four had cool songs on them. Sheryl Crow, If It Makes You Happy, I really like that song. Probably never ever going to listen to this because it's who's going to put on a single anyway these days. But these were kind of cool because someone had like given the stars to whoever owned these. Had a little thing on it, and each track had its like best song and whatnot. You know, the second song has only got 2 stars, and the other 2 have 3. And yeah, strange. I've never encountered that, but kind of interesting, and I'm definitely keeping them in there because that's so cool. I like things with story. The Rembrandts, I'll Be There For You from Friends. I don't even like the song that much. It's just a bit of a classic song. This one must have a few songs or something in it because it's got a fair old little writing thing. So there's the Rembrandts single in a cardboard box or case thingy. Bush Swallowed. It's got Swallowed, Broken TV, Communicator, and Glycerine live at Pink Pop Holland. Alright, better show you the back. And this one had the little card too. Swallowed gives three stars. Broken TV and Communicator, no stars. And Glycerin Live is 2 stars. Harsh critic. Nada Surf, never heard. Oh, sorry, have heard of them, but never heard any of their music. I don't think, unless I know the song. Sounded cool. Do it, give it a go. And the title track of the single Popular has 3 stars. The other 2 only have 1. So, yeah. I don't know why I bought them, but that was just, I was in a bit of a rush. Best of Aretha Franklin. Just a cracker, you know. She's got some great songs. Placebo, Meds Special Edition. Got some cool songs on it. What did I spot that I knew? Maybe it didn't have anything. Maybe I was thinking of that, like the song about a friend in need's a friend with weed or something. But a friend with weed is better. Anyway, Placebo, cracking an Aussie band. Beck is the next one. Mutations from 98. Mutations, and that's got a hype sticker. Summer Scorches. I forgot to tell you the condition, but anyway. So far, the best of Sinead O'Connor. Cracking songs. Nothing Compares to You. That's all I need to buy a CD of her. That's a cool song. Did I show you the back? I'm trying not to get the reflection of my phone in there. Next one is Britney Spears, which I'm not a mad Britney Spears fan, but can appreciate. She's actually got a great voice, and she certainly wrote some good pop songs. I don't think I know any of these songs of this. Maybe it's got one. Yeah, I don't think I know any of them. Sorry, I'm reading on the back. Yeah, don't know any of them. But Femme Fatale, Britney Spears, deluxe version, 4 extra tracks, hype sticker, yada yada yada. This one I've never heard of. I'm assuming it's probably like a local band, or Victorian / Melbourne / something. It's called Space Junk. I think it's just a self-released, self-titled album. All songs copyright Space Junk 2014. High Kick Records. Looked cool. Give it a crack for sure. Oh, hang on, there we go. Recorded, mixed and mastered by Matt Duffy at the Barbarium in North Melbourne. So yeah, all songs written by Space Junk. Cool. Give that a go. Great artwork. Oh, golly gosh. There goes my good one. I dropped it. I've always heard a lot about this John Spencer Blues Explosion. Never listened to them, but now I own them. So give that a crack. That's from 1992. Import, $33 from Gaslight Music apparently. It's got a sticker there. In really good condition, I think. Yep, barely played. So that's cool. Nellyville. Had to buy that. That's got some cool songs in it. Hot in Here. Pimp Juice. You can go past that. On the Grind, Air Force Ones. Never been a massive Nelly fan, but yeah, not going to miss that one. Powderfinger, Vulture Street. This has got some cracking songs on it. I keep saying cracking songs. I don't even use that term. So it's got some good songs on it. Baby, I've got you on your mind since you've been gone. Sunsets. How far we really come. Yeah, great album. Cool jewel case too. Like, I don't know if you can. I like these ones. I don't know what's so special about it. Oh, and and to open it, you gotta like release it. I show you. There's like a little press button right there. Anyway, that's nice. Powderfinger cracker. This one's cool. Grinspoon. They just came to my local town, on a tour, and this one has some sort of second disc. Sorry, this is awkward as best in show bonus disc. So this is from, oh my god, I hate when they don't stay. 2005. Don't know any of this. I don't know. Chemical Heart, Lost Control. Lost Control is like one of my favourite songs. I reckon I've still got the single. That's what got me into Grinspoon when I was a young kid. I remember buying that as a single and playing it to death. I never really went mad on Grinspoon because of it, but it's such a good song, and I wish I had his quarter in Bendigo. And second not least, never heard of this one either. Infusion, 6 feet above yesterday. I think it might be a bit of like techno-y sort of beats or something. If that rings a bell to anyone, let me know. But it is from, oh, that's way too small, I can't read that. 2005, 6 feet above yesterday. 2 CD. Yeah, it's got remixes and stuff, so I'm assuming it's techno-y sort of stuff. And the last one, which was probably the best pickup value-wise, but also kind of cool because I don't own any really vintage CDs much. Guns N' Roses Lies. I think I looked it up and it was like roughly valued at like 50 or 60 bucks, which is awesome. Australian copy, says 10 on it, so whoever bought it last off before me paid 10. It's got Patience on it, You're Crazy, Mama Kin. I don't know the story behind this CD. If you know it, let me know. Oh, I know it's when I looked it up, it's the censored version because it's got the little censored thing on it or whatever, advisory, and inside there's a naked lady and she's been censored her boobs, so the other ones mustn't have been. But yeah, that's the haul. I got that the other day, $13. So hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like, please. Thank you to our new subscribers. And yeah, if you like this sort of content, we might continue to do this sort of stuff. I might take you on a tour of my stupid collections of things, pedals, guitars, CDs, records, tapes, yeah, and then do some fun stuff with my young fella who has some fun ideas to do silly videos. And yeah, no, stay tuned and tell your friends, and I'll